Alrighty folks, so I've been cleaning up on this fender here and got everything down to bare metal except for a little bit on the top and a little bit down there. Ain't no point in really worrying about that too much because I'm going to have to remake some of that anyway. And we got a little bit of damage too where somebody backed into it a little bit, but we can fix that. But this fender is going to clean up really nice. I'm kind of shocked, but it's definitely got some pits in it for sure. But I think, you know, a lot of that stuff is cleaning up. Once we get all the trash and everything out of it, I think it's going to clean up pretty decent. But it's definitely got some pits. But I mean, I've spent quite a bit of time on this thing, and getting the side of it wasn't too bad. But getting all the imperfections and everything out, trying to get good clean sheet metal. You know, you gotta really take your time with this stuff, but I think it's gonna clean up. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna have pits. It's gonna be pitted up like crazy on the whole top of this thing, but that's all right. It'll be all right. You know, I'm not building a show car. I'm trying to build a nice rat rod here, but I don't want a bunch of rust issues, and you know, I'm trying to preserve this car. I don't want it to keep rotting away. Stuff's too hard to find, so. But that's what we got. I got to make a patch panel for the front up there. That looks horrible. So we got to repair that. And that's not too big a deal. Get that repaired. Then I got to repair the bottom down here where I cut it out to get that nut that was spinning to get the fender unbolted from the firewall. Got to repair that. And then we got to repair that section right there. And then got a little bit of dent going on, look like a crease or something going on right there. Got a whole crease that starts right about here roughly and goes all the way to about 1 inch back, so we'll get that out of there as good as we can get it. But it was full of old Bondo and everything else, so I knocked all that out to see what we truly had. So I just figured I'd clean it up, make a little update on it, and it's not perfect, but I think it'll clean up. And as long as it'll clean up decent, I think it'll clean up decent enough to where it'll be all right. And I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna try a little experiment here. I'm gonna go and get some duplicate color. You can buy them in quarts. It's ready to spray, and they got jet black. And I'm gonna keep the car black. I'm not changing it or anything like that. But I'm gonna go get a quart of jet black base coat, and then I'll get some clear coat. And when we're ready, we'll shoot the whole front clip. And I'll probably end up, I'm debating on shooting the all the doors too, but I'm gonna have to figure out something about the trunk lid. I got some work to do on that. But this car, you know, is kind of on the back burner on this car. But this is just kind of the car I'm kind of working on when I'm waiting on either Plymouth parts or, you know, I'm just kind of in between projects, I guess, so to speak. So I don't want to drag this video out too long, but you know, I like these Biscayne videos. I know y'all are enjoying them. I'm getting way more views on the Biscayne stuff, and you know, probably because it's Chevrolet. But I just don't get a lot of views on the Plymouth stuff. But I guess folks kind of ain't too interested in that. But yeah, getting a lot more views on 57 Bel Airs and just more of a popular car, I guess. And getting a lot of views here lately on this Biscayne stuff, so I appreciate it either way. So, you know, it doesn't matter which project you're watching there. I made a playlist for both vehicles there, the Plymouth and the Biscayne, so that way, you know, if you're a Chevrolet guy, you can watch just the Biscayne stuff, or if you're a Plymouth guy, you can watch just the Plymouth stuff, Mopar kind of person. Or if you like them both and you just want to watch everything in general, then you can just watch everything on the main channel as they keep posting. But I did that to help y'all, to make it easier. I just wanted to make playlists. But yeah, I'm going to keep working on the top of this fender here and cleaning it up. And I took old Belvedere 58 there, B58 there. And by the way, that's the nickname I gave him there, B58. And it's actually an airplane that's called B58. And I mentioned that before. I think it's, I forget what they call it. Not Air Force One, but I can't remember. It was some kind of military airplane there. But I think that was a kind of a cool nickname for building a 1958 B58. But yeah, got this trim off here and took his advice, took some triple O and used it on other projects over there. And then we'll probably just clean this stuff up. And I think we can get by. I think we can use the clips. I think they'll probably be all right. And it's not a lot I could do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd like to have the spears re-chromed. I think I want to say they might repop that. I don't know. But they're probably plastic if they do. But I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to put them back on. I know it might look a little dingy looking because it'll be a nice painted fender. And then the chrome is kind of dingy looking, you know, a little pitted. But like I said, it's a rat rod. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too picky about some of the stuff on this car. So, but yep, I'm going to keep working on the top of this fender. Hope we can get it cleaned up enough. And like I said, I mean, it's still full of pits. It's full of pits. But if we can get all this trash out of it, and see, that's where I spend a little more time cleaning up there. And then didn't quite get it cleaned up there. But if we can get rid of all the trash in it, get a nice smoother surface like that, that'll look a lot better. So that's my goal where, so, oh man, it's a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it. But want to get the fender, get all that straightened up, and I'm gonna go through and figure out how many clips I need. And I figure, well, I gotta get clips for that project too over there, so we'll figure out how many we need total for both these projects. And you know, we'll just go and get enough to do both of this stuff, because I gotta buy them for that too. And I like to replace all the hardware and everything else. That way it makes everything nice. So I don't want to keep the video dragging out, but that's what we got. So I think it's going to clean up. We do got some damage, like I said. We got to straighten this out, but I haven't got, you know, all through there yet. I just cleaned just the side of the fender up there. I haven't really got this lip or any of that yet. But I still got to clean all that, get all that trash out of there. But I call it trash, but you know, just rust and dirt and paint and flaking, and you know, that just trash in the fender, you know, like a nice clean surface like that right there. I don't want it to look like that. But hopefully I get it cleaned up enough. I kind of started doing some of the roughest areas in the fenders, and I figure if they cleaned up, and I could get them cleaned up enough to get that kind of finish right there, and get rid of all that, and then, you know, I think it'll be alright. It's still got pits in it if you look really close, but it'll be alright. But some of that stuff you just ain't gonna get, like right through there, some of that stuff you just ain't gonna get out. But, you know, it looks a whole lot better than it does, you know, like that. But I'm gonna keep at it here, and I'm gonna come clean up the fender real good, and try to get the top of it done. But I think it's going to straighten out. I think we can get it straightened down. I hope so. But this car's finally getting a little love here, so trying to preserve it. But yeah, it's playing. I'm gonna get enough hardware to do both these projects here, and get all new bolts and all the clips and all that good stuff, and that way we can put everything together and do it the right way, and just kind of be done with it. But I'm gonna take and do these fenders. This is kind of be my trial and error car. I ain't gonna paint the fenders or anything like that, because I want to wait on that. But I'm gonna get a better spray gun. I got an HVLP. It's just El Cheapo, but get me a better spray gun, and probably get me a little bit bigger air compressor, and we're just gonna spray this stuff. So I'm gonna make I might clear my shed out, and clear enough of it out to where I can have everything inside and paint everything inside and do it, you know, halfway right. I mean, I do the best I can do because I am shade tree, but that's my plan, is we're just going to shoot them, base them, and clear them, and call it good. I thought about single stage them, but it's hard to find single stage paint that's ready to spray, you know. I mean, it's not that big deal mixing paint and all that, but it's just so much simpler. It's a little more pricey, you know, buy them by the quarts. But in this case, you know, I'm gonna paint the front clip, I'm gonna probably end up painting the whole car, but I'm gonna play around with the fenders. That way, if it messes up, then it's just the fender. It's not the whole car. But that's what we're going to do, and we'll try it out, and hopefully it'll look decent. But it ain't gonna be a show car, but anything will look better than, you know, pits and trash and everything else in it. So alright, so that's what I got. So I figured I'd make a little update. And the other thing too is when you buy the quartz too, you got to be careful sometimes if it's like a metallic paint or something like that, and you spray a fender and you spray the door, even though you use the same core to paint, it might not match. But in this case, we're going to paint it jet black, so if it's a little off, you know, it's not going to matter anyway. But that'll give me an idea, so I can get kind of a feel for it, and I don't know what to expect on that. So this is our guinea pig, I guess to say. Alright, see y'all later. I don't want to keep blabbing. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe, and welcome. I want to welcome everybody that's new to this channel and all the new subscribers and all the feedback. I thank y'all. I read all that, and like I said, I'm a shade tree guy. I ain't perfect, but we're just trying to preserve this stuff and you know, to have fun with it. So see y'all later. Bye.